All right, so find yourself in the most comfortable position. And that might be sitting in a chair, or it could be lying down, or it could even be reclining. Put something behind your low back. Make yourself really comfortable. And if you like, you can close your eyes. And if not, that's fine. Just lower the gaze. Help yourself to go inward and do whatever movements feel good in your body to get you settled. So could be some shoulder rolls or some neck rolls. Could be a bit in the wrists and the hands and the fingertips. Maybe you point and flex the feet or roll the ankles or put some movement into your hips, whatever it is, just settling into your body, feeling however you feel today, accepting it, saying, oh, this is how I feel. That's the hardest thing, right? Is accepting whatever comes to us and not wishing it was different, or not trying to push things away, not trying to call in something that is, unrealistic or out of reach right now, and just being okay with where we are today. And with that, coming to the breath and finding, where is the breath today? What's going on with the breath right now? And maybe it's in and out through the nose. Maybe you're stuffed up and it's in and out through the mouth, and just observing that. Where do you feel it? Can you feel it on the upper lip, maybe in the chest? And as we observe the breath, often it naturally lengthens and deepens. So maybe see if you can invite the breath down into the belly, get the diaphragm involved. See if you can slow the breathing down, expanding the inhales, making the ribs swell, those intercostal muscles, letting in more and more air. And then exhaling completely, bringing the belly button towards the spine, exhaling slowly. And we'll do 5 breaths like this, inhaling into the belly, letting the ribs expand, filling up through the chest. And exhaling slowly, maybe through the nose or through the mouth, through pursed lips, if that feels good to you. And carrying on like that. And then taking your time, we'll do one more big breath into the belly, filling the lungs all the way up to the chest. And the longest, slowest exhale of your day. Those long, slow exhale turn on the parasympathetic nervous system, engaging the vagus nerve, telling us that we are safe, that everything's okay, that we can get out of fight or flight and come into this rest and digest. And then just let the breathing return to normal, in and out through the nose. And feel yourself in your seat or lying down, whatever it is that's beneath you. Really tune into that. What is the feeling of your feet? Are you wearing socks or shoes? Can you feel the pressure of your feet on the floor? What about your seat? Can you feel yourself melting into what's beneath you? What's beneath the thighs? What's beneath the bum? Are you holding tension there? Can you expand Can you breathe into the pelvic floor? Can you let go a little bit? Sink deeper into relaxation, into your seat. How are your hands? Have they become tense and tight? Can you open them up and relax them, either resting them on your lap or on the ground beside you? Really letting them be light, be open. And then scanning the body for any points that might have become tense, where you might accidentally be holding some stress. Just encouraging them to relax. The jaw is a place where we often hold tension, so maybe you very slowly, gently separate the teeth, wiggling the jaw left and right a little bit, pulling the tongue down off the roof of the mouth if it's got stuck up there. Maybe you swallow mindfully. And paying attention to the shoulders. Sometimes they sneak up towards the ears and we don't even realize that. Bringing them back, bring the shoulder blades together and down, letting the shoulders be really heavy. Breathing into the low back. The low back is another area where we can hold tension and stiffness and tightness. Just see if we can feel that expansion. Breathing into the kidneys, breathing into the tailbone. Letting the eyes be heavy in the sockets. Letting the feet be gentle on the ground. And we breathe from the tips of the toes up the spine to the crown of the head. Inhaling to let peace and tranquility come up from the toes to the head. And exhale, letting go of anything that is not serving us, any tension, any stiffness, any tightness, both physical and mental, and letting it all go. Inhaling peace, relaxation, and exhaling any rigidity, any inflexibility, any mental blocks, any physical blocks. And we'll carry on like this for a little while. And then take your time. We'll do one more breath in from the toes up to the crown of the head, breathing in relaxation, breathing in rest, calmness. And then long, slow exhale, breathing out any tension, any stress, anything that we no longer need. And then allowing the breath to return to normal. Becoming aware of anything that you can hear around you, any people, anything that's happening outside. Sometimes it's easy to want to be in a totally silent room and you want all the environment to be perfect for a meditation. But we live in the real world. And so we can't always control what's happening out there, but we can control how we respond to it. So if there are sounds, if there are things you can hear, allow your ear to land on them, maybe identify, maybe not, and move on to the next. Allow this to be The hum, the vibration, the background noise is simply a sign that we're living in a world that is alive. Things are happening, and that's great. That's okay. We don't have control over all of it. We don't have control over most of it. We have control over a very, very tiny little slice of it. And while that can sometimes feel scary, it's also a big burden off our shoulders. We don't have to control things. We can only control our response to what happens. And our response can be, I'm going to stay in this moment. I'm going to focus on my breath. I'm going to do what I can. And what I can do is enough. It is always enough. And as we kind of come between this inner world and what's happening in our outer world, you may come back to this idea of what can you feel, the texture of your clothing, whatever's beneath you, temperature of the air. Maybe gently bring in some movement back into the body, into the hands and the feet, into the wrists and the ankles. Giving yourself a nice stretch through the back, through the arms, through the neck. And then if your eyes are closed, be gentle, take your time, but you can blink, open the eyes, come back into your space. Thanks for practicing with me today.